Good afternoon, Evelyn. This is Will from Free Readings Facebook, and I am going to give you a general reading today regarding your post. We're going to use the Dark Woods Tarot deck and maybe some Oracle cards as well. Let's see what the cards say. Give these guys a shuffle real quick. So I normally do a mini cross spread, or my variation of the mini cross, but I'm not feeling compelled to do that today. We're just going to lay some cards out and see what we got. But we'll still give you 5 cards here. Okay. So we have the Three of Wands. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands reversed. We've got the Sun. And we've got the Tower reversed. Well, you said it in your post, Evelyn. You're going through a hard time right now. I think that this is represented by this Tower card that I drew. I don't think that that's something that's impending in the future. There's nothing terrible awaiting you just because that's the last card in position. I think that that's something that you're going through right now. And I think it's likely got to do with some sort of... So, okay, well, just get back up here. The Tower card means like, it essentially means like destruction or downfall or ruin. I personally read them the same, forward and back. Either way, I know that there's different ways that people do this, but this is it's one of the most feared cards in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And it doesn't necessarily have to be because, like, we don't know what that tower actually was or what it was that's actually crumbling and falling. It could be a prison or some other horrible building that doesn't need to be there, or a building that never meant to exist or doesn't need to exist anymore. And in order for us to build something new, sometimes the tower has to crumble and the people that are inside of the tower have to jump out. And I think that you are the people inside the tower. And if we look at it, we can see the people. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is a new deck for me, but we can see the people in the tower jumping out. We don't know if they're going to land and get crushed at the bottom, but it's better to jump out of the tower than to die on the inside. So we're falling out of the tower right now. The tower is crumbling behind us. And I sense some fear as to what's at the bottom. And I see fear based on these based on our Wands cards. We've got the Seven of Wands and we've got the Three of Wands. And to me, like in this deck in particular, these cards just scream fear. You've got a Vampira here, and I see this as a card of empowerment, and this is where you want to be. Like, this is an empowered woman that's got faith in herself and in faith in her surroundings, and she knows where she's going to land and she knows what she's going to do when she gets there. But you're having a bit of a wrestling match. I see the Seven of Wands as like a strife against self. So this is a struggle against you. This is an internal conflict. It's like an interpersonal conflict. And I see this as like lack of confidence or some type of insecurity that we're wrestling with. And I would imagine that what we're wrestling with now might have to do with, my intuition is telling me some type of, it's got to do with a man. I drew the King of Cups reversed. Now, I see the King of Cups as someone who has a mastery of his emotions. He's able to invoke and evoke emotion in others. and he's able to persuade people by their emotions, and he's an emotionally grounded person. He's strong, he's reasonable, he's loving and caring. However, when this is in the reversed position, he could present himself as that, but he's got himself in mind, and he's using your emotions to manipulate you. And he's the type of person that will he's narcissistic. He's the type of person that will make you feel sorry or pity him, and make you feel like you're responsible for his problems when really he's the one that's responsible for yours. And I see that you may have fallen into this trap in the past, and I want you to be mindful that this is something that could very easily happen again if we don't face our internal conflict that we've got going on and own up to and take responsibility for our baggage. You have to do your shadow work. I see the Seven of Wands in this deck. This is a shadow work deck. That says it right in the book, but I see this. That's what this card screams to me, is shadow work. We've got to work on ourselves. We need to face inner conflict. This is the second time that this card has came up today in my readings. I do think something brighter is waiting for you on the other side if we're able to work on ourselves and able to fall out of the tower with grace and land in a manner in which we're empowered and we're not falling back into the same habits again. And I see that being a possibility. Granted, the tower was the last card. Once we hit the bottom, we've got to make a choice. We can go back to the way things were, or we can take control and be that bold, empowered female that I think that you strive to be. And should we be able to do that, I see new things on the horizon for you. I see a bright future, and I see the dawn of a new day. Great things are coming your way. So we'll draw a couple more cards for you. We've got some oracle cards here just in time for Halloween. We've got the Season of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. These are brand new decks, by the way. I'm having a great time reading for you guys with them. Give it a little shuffle here. Oh, what are we thinking here? We get 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Well, I'll give you 2 cards. Okay, so I want you to notice in these cards here the forehead positioning. I want you to use what this means, okay, I'll show you the cards. So the first card that I drew was Intuition, and the next card that I drew is Healer. And I don't know how familiar you are with with New Age spirituality, but the mark on the forehead represents the pineal gland, or the third eye chakra. And this is this is the gland or the chakra that controls our intuition. And the message that I can send to you right now is without even reading these cards, and I will read the cards, but you've got to trust in yourself and follow your instincts. Do what feels right and don't overthink it. Don't think too much. Just do the next right thing and follow your gut instinct. So what this card says, the first card, Intuition. You hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. The next card that I drew was the Healer. Listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by the mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Evelyn, I really hope this was helpful for you, and I wish you a happy Halloween and a happy Thanksgiving if we don't talk to you until then. You take care now.